bro. About to get hit by every car because this car in front of me is going so slow. What's the matter with you? Is there an elderly person or something? I don't know. Where we are gonna go. Of course, when you practice said wheelies, we're gonna practice them in a nice, safe environment like this. You know what I mean? Not on the streets. I don't condone any illegal activity. So anyways, what you want to do is you're gonna want to learn how to play with that clutch a little bit, like doing this stuff to it, like a little bit of a brap. What people don't understand is that when you wheelie, it's not just take it up to 7 and then dump the clutch. It doesn't work that way. You can't just do this and then dump the clutch. It's not gonna work. And if it does, it's actually more of a dangerous way to do it. It's more of like a drumming pattern. It's like a 1-2. It's a boom, 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 and that's pretty much how you get the clutching in for the wheelie correctly. Because I know a lot of people ask me that question. What RPM do you dump it at? I was like, well, I'm guessing around 7, but I'm not 100% sure because I'm not really looking at it. I'm kind of just feeling the bike, the vibrations of the bike, and and always one finger clutch. Never, if you can't one finger, keep practicing until you do it, because you're gonna hurt yourself if you can't do it. And then what you're gonna want to do is just like pull in, clutch, and then go a little bit of a 1-2. It's a 1-2. It's quick. It's not a process where like you and then let go. You know, it's supposed to be quick. If it isn't quick, and for those of you guys trying it in second gear, I know this is like a very condensed version of this video, but most of you guys trying it in second gear, you might want to bounce, and on the bounce up is when you clutch. But you start clutching up as you're hitting down, because when it bounces up so quickly that you don't even have a time for it. I'll show you a quick demonstration if you can look at my left hand right here. Then the balancing is all throttle control and then some braking. Like when I fall back right here, I hit the brakes. But a lot of it's throttle control. See how I'm hitting it smoothly? And I think a lot of people, when they first start off, they start doing like the whole like while they're wheeling, and that's like a horrible way to wheelie. Because every time you brap or you hit the throttle and you go side to side, that brapping actually makes your tires shift to left and right, and then you aren't able to do it correctly. All right, so we're gonna do one more right here. Remember, clutching one finger like this, and then stand up or sit down, whatever your preference is. I prefer standing up with my knee on the seat like this, and then when you pop up, throttle control, focus on the throttle control. Look forward, pay attention. Alright, quick tip for you guys that having a little bit of problem balancing on the left to right spectrum. Make sure you check your tire pressure. I would wheelie around 10 psi. I know that sounds ridiculous, but you can take my advice or leave it, but that's what it is. Trust me, it makes it a lot easier, not only to get the tire up, but to get the tire out left and right, to stop it from going, you know, doing the whole shaky dance thing. All right, we're gonna try a sit down right now, which most people are gonna try. The reason why I don't recommend sit downs is because when you crash them, and you will crash them, you'll fall back, and then you won't let go of the motor. At least when you're standing, you can let go of the motorcycle. I'm like prepping you. Wear your gear. Do it in a safe environment like this, where there's no traffic, where it's you know, you're not breaking any street laws or laws on the street. You know, none of that. Like that's what I'm aiming for. A safe learning environment, if you will. I hope this looks good in 360. I'm gonna do another sit down right now and figure it out. I'm a little bit out of practice. I haven't done wheelies in a while, I'll be to admit. But let's try a sit down and see how it goes. Like I thought, I'll be leaning to the right a little bit. I'm a little bit harsh on the throttle there. I'm a little bit uncomfortable with this road. Right now, I should be taking my own advice, but right now I have a full tire of air, and it's not really working out. So we'll shoot further, sit down on this side. It's a lot more flat, and we gotta slow it down a little bit because we don't want to chase. Another key word for you guys are learning out. Chasing is not good. You're gonna be learning to chase. You don't want to. You learn when you start, but then you don't want to. You don't want to keep it up. You have to get up to the point where the bike slows down. Like about here. Like about there. The bike slows down. That's kind of where you want to be a little bit, and you kind of want to play with the throttle at that point to figure out more or less where's the sweet spot. Like I said, I'm extremely rusty right now. I haven't wheelied in a while, so it's not looking good, and I apologize. These are not looking good. They're looking pretty bad. In fact, I actually came out here trying to convince myself that I could still do it, because I'm like so out of it, like out of practice, that I'm like, damn, bro, it's been a minute. I'm not even sure if I still got it, but I think so. I think we're all right. We're gonna do another knee knocker or standing up one here just to do this out real quick. And to be able to wheelie a sport bike versus like a dirt bike or something like that. A dirt bike will have enough power to come up almost any range. Most sport bikes are tuned up to like high end, and since they only have high end power, they're going to be extremely twitchy when you're going fast, and that's not good for a beginner. You want a nice, slow, controlled wheelie. So to be able to do that is you have to pop the wheelie immediately. Like, you have to go to balance point immediately and slow down, because if you try to chase it, if you try to rescue it while it's already like going too much, it's too late. So I'm gonna demonstrate again. You want about this speed and this RPM. Like, use my video, man, as reference, I guess. But like I said, I don't look at that. I kind of just feel the bike. Oh God, I'm rusty. Yeah, really rusty. Not the best performance here. But anyways, that's we'll try a couple second gears on the way back. Another technique that you could do, that I like to do a little bit to practice, is the foot dragger. Foot draggers will completely destroy your shoe, so be ready to lose a left shoe if you're not ready. But what you do is you put one butt cheek off the seat this way, and then you kind of, wow, my bike, what the, is that rust on my bike? Oh dude, damn bro, my whole shoe's rusty. Damn. Was that from the chain or something? Yeah, you put one foot off, and then you kind of drag your foot while you wheelie to give yourself like an extra leg. Man, that's gross. Jeez. That's, I guess the chain was really greasy, oily. I guess I washed the bike and then wasn't ready for that. But yeah, basically you just drop one leg down on one side, like this, and then you kind of just, you be dragging your foot like this, so it's kind of a unique experience or whatever. Let's see if I can get a second gear on this. This bike really hates being in second gear. I'm glad I rode riding shoes. My foot's like, I gotta do like rustic Nirvana grunge design on my shoe right now. See if I still got it. I think so. Alright, so first, second. So like to do the trick in second gear is pop it when you're pushing down, and see how it goes from there. See? Let's try it out. Nah, it doesn't want to come up. This bike is notorious for like, you need a, no, clutch doesn't want it, it's slipping. So for you to be able to do that, you kind of have to put like 1-2 up in the thing on the front sprocket to kind of get a better pull up, because it's not pulling up. But I don't know, that's some pretty simple basic advice, man. If anybody has any questions, leave it in the comment. Again, do it in a nice, safe environment where you're not bothering or hurting anybody or breaking any rules or laws on the street, and that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you later.